This isn't your typical deep dive. We're dissecting a single YouTube video description.
Just the description.
You heard right. Because believe it or not, this description is a gold mine. It's a bizarre glimpse into celebrity culture, online clash, and power dynamics all playing out in Nigeria.
Okay, now you've piqued my interest. What kind of video description are we talking about here?
Picture this. You're scrolling through YouTube, and a video pops up with a title like, "Very Dark Man Responds to Falana."
Very dark man. That's interesting.
Right. Immediately you're hooked. But it's the description where things get really juicy. It paints Very Dark Man as this almost mythical figure, like a wealthy but humble Robin Hood fighting corruption in the shadows.
Okay, so we've got intrigue, we've got a mysterious figure. Is there more to this very dark man than meets the eye?
Oh, there's always more to this story. And this story takes a turn when we learn who Very Dark Man is taking on. Femi Falana, a prominent human rights lawyer in Nigeria, and his son Falz, who also happens to be a huge music star.
Wow, so we're not talking about some random online feud here. This is a clash of some serious heavyweights.
You got it. And according to the video description, Very Dark Man posted some videos about Falana and his son, which led to Falana taking legal action to have them removed from YouTube.
Oh, wow. So things just escalated quickly. How does Very Dark Man respond to that?
Well, the description claims he was spotted defiantly chewing gum in his car. You can practically hear the dramatic music swelling in the background, can't you?
Oh, I can totally picture it. It's amazing how such a small detail can become so loaded with meaning in the online world.
Right. Chewing gum suddenly equals an act of defiance against the establishment. It's brilliant marketing, really.
And speaking of marketing, let's talk about the end of the description. It has your typical YouTube engagement calls to action, like, comment, subscribe, but it's framed as a way to support Very Dark Man and his cause.
It's a fascinating blend of activism and entertainment, isn't it? It makes you wonder, are we witnessing a genuine fight against corruption or just another episode of online drama cleverly packaged for clicks? What do you think?
It's a question that's becoming increasingly relevant in today's digital age, right? Where we draw the line between genuine activism and just capitalizing on controversy for views and subscribers. It's a tricky one.
It really is. And it makes you realize how these online platforms can be used to shape narratives and amplify certain voices, whether they deserve to be amplified or not.
Absolutely. And in a world where information spreads like wildfire, it's more important than ever to be critical of what we see and hear online, especially on platforms like YouTube, where the lines between reality and carefully constructed narratives can become very blurred.
This whole Very Dark Man saga might seem insignificant at first glance. It's just one YouTube video description, after all. But it opens up a Pandora's box of questions about power, influence, and the very nature of truth in the digital age. It really makes you think.
It does. It reminds us that what we see trending online is often just the tip of the iceberg. There's always a deeper story waiting to be uncovered, multiple perspectives to consider, and a whole lot of gray area in between.
Well said. And on that note, we'll leave you with this thought. The next time you're scrolling through YouTube, take a moment to dig a little deeper. Read between the lines. You might be surprised by what you discover.